Hi everybody, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Libra. And I always ask for your best and highest good. All right, what does the universe want to tell Libra today? Oh my God, first card out, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. For your opportunity, we've got the 4 of Swords. For your challenge, we have the Lover's card. Oh, I love that card. Okay, so it's my favorite card in this deck. I'll just show it to you now. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a Shakespearean romance. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look around the room. Let's see. So actually, this is the only major arcana in your reading. And that's in your challenge position. So that major arcana is going to be that big sweeping energy that takes place over months, years. And everything else is going to be minor arcana. So that's going to be your day-to-day activities and routine. So this is what's happening now. So let's take a look around the room. We have swords, cups, pentacles, and wands. So everybody's here. All right, let's go ahead and start with your overall energy, and I'll get clarifiers as we go. Okay, so 10 of Cups in your recent past, the 6 of Pentacles in your present energy, and the 5 of Wands in your near future. So this is telling me right off the bat that this is you striving for what brings you joy in your life. What is it? This card is talking about happy, joyful family. It's represented by these beautiful unicorns, and they're dappled unicorns that make them even rarer. It's talking about what is your version of family? What is your version of joy? True joy in your heart of hearts. That is in your recent past. Your present energy is the 6 of Pentacles. This is you being open to receive something in, I'm just got the goosebumps, open to receive something in this 3D world because it's Earth, it's Pentacles. So we're looking at relationships. We're looking at your career, retirement, finances, health, location, relocation, traveling, your housing, education. We're looking at everything in this 3D realm. And that is something that I feel that is coming in for you. I also feel the way this card is set up is that you're being blanketed and hugged by your guardian angels, your spirit team, your ancestors, source. The story behind this card is that something scared her and she ran out into the snow barefoot and she got lost. And so she just decided to lay down. She didn't care if she was going to live or die. And the bunnies decided to blanket her to keep her warm. And that's not just warmth, it's also with their love. And she doesn't even know they're there. She's so tired. And if she turns over, they're going to bolt. She might not ever know they were there, but they kept her warm with their love and their body heat for her to live to fight another day. And that is something that's definitely coming in on this card. Sorry about that. I saw something, I saw a bird up on the roof. Anyways, it caught my eye. And then we have in your near future, the 5 of Wands. This is the card of drama and strife. So that tells me coming into your future that there might be something around you where you are experiencing drama. Maybe you're caught up in a drama, family drama, something at work, neighborhood. It could also be the card of maybe a relationship drama. This is also the card of competition. So maybe, it's a healthy competition or unhealthy because it can be both. So that's coming up for your near future. We'll get some cards and get some more information on that. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. 10 of Cups being clarified by the 10 of Cups. You can't make that up. That is wild. Same card, different deck. Recent past, though. And let me get the other card for that because I always get 2 clarifiers. The Magician. Wow. Okay, let's get the rest of the cards. and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting the goosebumps again. It's going to be like a continuous goosebump reading for you, Libra. And I know the time I'm filming this, it's on the 24th, so we've just left Libra season and now we're in Scorpio. But let me tell you, these cards are lining up for you. Oh my God, the Tree of Life. I cannot believe this. Wow. With Prince Charming, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, so, and this is your energy, by the way. This is your overall energy. So this is what's coming off of you. Recent past, Ten of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Cups. Again, same card, different deck, and the Magician. So with you striving for what is truly bringing you joy, you are really doubling down on it. This is happy, joyful family. Again, these 10 cups, it's representing your idealized joy, pulling it out of the ether and bringing it into this 3D reality. You're making it happen. It's not just, you know, that's something you're focused on. You are really striving to make it a reality. And the Magician, this is your will, your determination. This is your active, conscious imagination to really make it materialize in this 3D realm. As above, so below. You're pulling it out. Literally, you're pulling these cups down into the ether. You're making it your reality. This is phenomenal. He's the master manifester. This is your will and your determination, your conscious effort to make it happen. You can even reinvent yourself. You could reinvent your version of family. What is your joy? Because you know that changes. Maybe what brought you that happiness in your 20s is different when you're in your 50s, right? Things change, people change. But he's in charge of all the tools in his tool belt: wands, swords, cups, and pentacles. And that belt represents reinvention of self. But at the end of the day, this is you focused on as above, so below, and you can create whatever you want. That infinity sign is really talking about you tapping into this unlimited potential and power. That's your recent past. Your present energy is being open to receive. So maybe you're being open to receive that into this 3D reality, because this is Pentacles. This is being open to receive. You're pulling that down into the earthly realm. And that is being clarified by, this is so fucking amazing. I'm sorry to use that word because I know some people flip out when I cuss, but I'm telling you, it's fucking amazing. You're pulling that out of the ether into the 3D reality. 10 of Cups twice, 10 of Pentacles. I've got the chills. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, and you've got the 10 of Cups twice and the 10 of Pentacles. That's amazing. This is the Tree of Life. You have literally pulled it down into your present energy, what it is that you're trying to create. Friends, family, pets. This is housing. This is career, retirement, education. This is every single thing in the 3D. What is bringing your joy? You're pulling it into your reality. That is powerful. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. This is Prince Charming walking towards your future, bringing his cup of love. What is it in your heart of hearts that you want, that you're bringing your love forward? What is it that you want to create into your future? All of this is going into your future. This is actually a really powerful reading. This is you deciding from the purity of your heart, that white horse, what it is that you want to do. That is your motivation, your will, your drive, your free spirit. What is it that you want to create? Who do you want to create it with? What kind of life do you want on any level, in relationships, friends, romantic partners, pets? You're looking at your housing. You're looking at everything. Career, retirement. What is it that you want, right? Everything. Your creative outlet. Do you want to write a book? It's right here. It's beautiful. That's your present energy, Libra. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your near future. We've got some drama and strife and some competition coming in. I love how that's set up. He wants to be a young wizard and they're all practicing. And it's being clarified by the Hanged Man, and we also have the Knight of Wands. So again, drama and strife. That tells me if you're experiencing that drama and strife, it's time for you to just pull back, take a pause, and get a different perspective on it. This is telling me that it's about, maybe that's a distraction, and maybe something has thrown a wrench into this incredible manifestation that you're working on. And when the drama shows up, it could be that it's people that are no longer resonating with you, right? Because as you're going towards this beautiful sense of joy and following your joy, maybe people that are not able to keep up, or they're in a different frequency, are falling to the wayside. And I think that that's something that's coming in for you. This is you taking that pause and getting a different perspective. And that's going to allow you to see even more clearly the direction that you're going in and who's going with you and why. And sometimes you might not even know the why, but it always helps because it gives you more information and it allows you to make those smarter decisions going forward. It's also with the Knight of Wands. This is one of the fastest moving knights. The Knight of Swords is pretty fast. It was one of the fastest moving knights in the tarot, one of the fastest cards in the tarot. He's known as the builder. This is you really going to and creating what it is that you want. Just like that magician, you've got two knights and they're always on a mission. This knight wants to build something spectacular in your life. This is you getting away from any drama and strife, and maybe healthy competition would help, right? Because that's going to help you sharpen your skill set. And it's about you really taking the reins and moving forward to build the life that it is that you want. Take that pause and get that information. That is your current energy, Libra. Wow. Now let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards and I'll get clarifiers. Queen of Swords, that's your queen, Queen of Air. The 5 of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Evaluation. This is really talking about you getting a lot of information. The guidance and advice from Spirit. Get a perspective. I have to say, we just had this in your near future, the Hanged Man. There's something about you getting a perspective and clarity on it. Because this queen wants clarity, she wants truth, she wants analysis, she wants logical thinking, and she's willing to put up a barrier to keep people away from her that might be causing interference. And that, I feel, is tied to your near future with that drama and strife card and the Hanged Man. This is you pulling back and distancing yourself from that type of drama so that you have clarity and truth. And it allows you to make a smart, educated decision for yourself. You might even pull so far back you get a bird's eye view. Very interesting. At the end of the day, you're looking for truth and clarity, and she's always looking towards your future. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. This is the card of lack. So Spirit is saying if you feel like you're left out, if you feel like you're missing out on something, it's for you not to focus on that. It's to focus on your strengths. That's the way out of this card. So instead of feeling sorry for yourself or feeling like you're missing something, like they're in survival mode, they're down to their last piece of bread. They're missing these gifts and blessings from the universe that are all around them. It's magical strawberries. So they would have food that would lead them back to this cottage that's got food, shelter, water, warmth. And I mean, it can even have a car that's going to take them to the next village. You never know, right? But they're not seeing it, and it's right in front of them. Because when you're in survival mode, that feeling of lack, you go like this. Your aperture shrinks, and it's food, shelter, water. When you're in that loving vibration, when you're tapped into your strength, and you have that courage and that self-esteem and everything else that comes with it, this is saying the world is wide open. You either have fear, where the aperture is small, or you have love, and it's wide open. When you're in that loving vibration, you attract abundance and prosperity. You attract your strengths. You tap into your strengths. But when you're in that position of lack, you're not. And so Spirit is pointing that out to you. When you feel that come on, go the opposite way and watch what you're attracting. Because we also have the Queen of Cups, and this is the Queen of love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. This is allowing you to really showcase how, it's not that you're showcasing how to love, you're showcasing that you're not afraid to express your emotion. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female, this is the energy of the card. That Queen has the inward focus, whereas the Kings have the outward focus into the realm. it's you being in touch with your loving, nurturing side and being able to express that to friends, family, maybe strangers. They just feel your warmth, right, when you're around. But it's you being very comfortable with that, being very loving, very nurturing, very strong. You're very much in touch with your intuition right now, and that helps guide you. This queen is also intuitive, but her main focus is going to be on logic and analysis, where her focus is going to be on love and emotions. So you have both here in this reading. Let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the... God, this is weird. I love this. I love stuff like this. Five of Pentacles being clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Same card, different deck. Just like that 10 of Cups. Same card, different deck. There's 78 cards in the tarot. Do you know what the odds are? Really high for that, and it's here twice. That's just amazing. I love how spirit works. Okay, let me get the other card. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, I have the goosebumps again. This is going to be like the goosebump reading. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands with the 10 of Swords. God, it's just amazing. Okay. So I pulled an extra card somehow. How'd that happen? Okay. So that's a first. I don't know why that happened, but it came out that way. Interesting. So here we go. That's okay. So I love this. We have the Queen of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. This queen has a lot going on, and I think it's because you've got some major shifts going on. So your Queen of Evaluation, and by the way, this is your Queen, Libra. Yes, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Air. She's being clarified by these three cards, and this is her knight. She sends her knight out on a mission. Its mission is to have I'm blurring my words, rational, logical, analytical thoughts to look for truth and clarity. So she is really, I'm getting the goosebumps. She is really serious about having that clarity, and he rushes in. He's on a mission for that. So I feel like you might be fact-finding. I think you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 knights here already. The Knight of Cups in your present energy, the Knight of Wands in your near future, the Knight of Swords now, and I'm not done pulling cards yet, the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Swords in your guidance and advice from Spirit, along with the Page of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So this is about you being grounded, stable, secure. This is you really balancing everything. And I really feel like this is you balancing not just your logic, but for me, this is you being, it's tied into this Cupid energy. This is love. I think because you've got the Queen of Swords here and the Queen of Cups, you're balancing your mind and your heart. And that is even more powerful. Again, it's really coming into a lot of beautiful things in your energy. I think that you're balancing that. And of course, you're Libra, so your scales are balanced, right? But it's really tying into this. And it's funny because we've got Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. That 5 is in the center, again, like a scale of balance when you look at the table. And so this is what it's reminding me of, is that you really have this power position coming in, and you are about to do something really phenomenal, because in the center is the Wheel of Fortune. So here's your scale, right? I'm just going to show you because I know that sounds funny, but I'm getting a lot of images and my words are going together. We've got Queen of Swords and we've got the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the center. It's like it's balancing. Just go with it. Think of it as being creative. The scales are the 2 queens, right? This is in the center. The balance is the Wheel of Fortune. Luck and right timing for your mind and your heart. I'm just saying, I'm getting the goosebumps. I really feel something spectacular is coming in for you. So again, Queen of Swords being clarified by these guys. I know I haven't explained the page yet, but it's tied to this balance of your mind and your body. Then we have this Page of Cups. He's presenting you with a very creative, enthusiastic way to follow your heart or to try something new. And this could be something where you feel young at heart again. With that happy, joyful family, it's like maybe you have a kid or you adopt a pet and that makes you feel young at heart again. I don't care if you're 18 or 88. This is you having that young at heart feeling. Maybe you're going to do something that you love, a passion, a hobby. You know, if you're older, you're taking care of your grandkids and that's the joy of your life. This is what it is that you're doing. And it's beautiful. And he's presenting you with a cup of love, but use your creativity and your imagination to create something special for you. And it is a young energy because it's a page. So it could be something that's brand new to you. It could be maybe having a younger person in your life, a grandkid, a pet, whatever it is, or you just being funny and silly and young at heart. What a great energy coming in. Then we have this Five of Pentacles. Again, that type of survival mode. That's the card of lack. And that's being clarified by same card, different deck. This is the traditional card. It's being clarified by, again, Five of Pentacles, but the Wheel of Fortune. So this is telling me that you really do feel like you're lacking something because it's here twice. That tells me you might have a lot of self-doubt. Maybe something's not happening fast enough for you, something that you really want, and so it's frustrating. Maybe there's a shakeout, maybe there's a breakup, maybe a friend went away, maybe a career went away, a job, whatever it is. It sent you maybe into a bit of a tailspin, feeling like you've lost something, but that's luck and right timing. That could be a blessing in disguise. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, that tells me that maybe something needed to go away so that something bigger, better, and more beautiful can come in. Because this is luck and right timing. I'm getting the goosebumps. I think something really big's coming in for you, Libra. And whatever it is, something needed to leave to create space for something to come in. Because remember, when you do that release work, because that's going to be part of what the other card is, when you release something that's no longer serving you, or there's a tower moment and that just goes away naturally, that creates a void. You don't want to replace it with more feelings of lack or feeling left out in the cold or a fifth wheel or being ostracized. You don't want to replace it with that. You don't want to replace it with depression, right? You want to replace it with something that's high vibing, positive, love. Buy yourself flowers, take yourself out on a date, call the people that you know are high vibing and supportive. Don't call the person that's going to complain all the time. We all have a friend like that. Don't call them. They're going to bring you down and make it worse. Or an energy vampire. Don't go that route. You want to go ahead and do someone that is supportive and uplifting and is motivating you, because this is your time, luck and right timing. Then we get over here to this Queen of Cups energy, and she's being clarified by the Seven of Wands and this Ten of Swords. Again, release work's going on, but this is you fighting for something that you really want, and you know you want it from your heart. And again, the scales are balanced here, your mind and your heart. This is you fighting for something that you really believe in, that you really want in your heart of hearts. This is you putting up a boundary against anyone or anything that might be getting in your way or is a distraction. Remember, you've got that intense focus with the Magician, and this is for you to manifest something in. If you're distracted, your focus is distracted and you're not able to stay on point. This is for you to be disciplined right now and to really fight for what it is that you want. This is you not settling. And this is you also having more release coming in. Again, this is what I was saying, is that, you know, if you're releasing something, like if something went away and you feel like it's lacking, in this case, the swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. Someone could have backstabbed you. Somebody, you know, it doesn't always have to be that dramatic, but, you know, sometimes these things happen in life. But this is you releasing old cycles, people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you, because we're always evolving. And that is a blessing in disguise. He's making the sign of the blessing. And again, that's also where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. that type of release work that I think is coming in is really creating something special for you. But it's tied to your heart and your mind. I love this for you. 10 of Cups twice and 10 of Pentacles. This is a huge reading. Huge. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the Four of Swords. You have an opportunity for respite, to rest, recover, relax, recharge your batteries. This is for you maybe even to go in and do some meditation to just, do a check-in on yourself. Are you okay? How's everything going, right? How's your relationship to your finances, to your health, to the people around you that you love? Do you need a vacation or just some quiet time? Do you need to go on a walk, hang out with your pets, garden, whatever it is you need to do? But this is doing it really low key. This is taking that time to recharge your batteries. Maybe you hang out on the couch all weekend, right? It's that kind of energy, but you're thinking. This is Swords. Then we have your challenge as the Lover's card. And this was the only major arcana in this whole reading for the anchor cards. This is Gemini energy. This is you making choices from your heart, but it's in the challenge position. So does the challenge mean it's impossible? No, the challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. Choices from the heart. So let's find out why. I think it could go back to that drama card, Let's see what's coming in. All right, so for the opportunity, we've got the Tower and the Moon. And then for the challenge, we have the card of drama and strife. What did I say? Wow. There's silence in this room now. And the Four of Pentacles. Wow. All right. So when we're looking at your opportunity, Libra, Four of Swords, it's being clarified by the Tower and the Moon. This tells me that for you to rest and recover, you're going to have a Tower moment. Tower moments can be good and bad, but you've got a lot of release that's coming in. And you have a lot of positive stuff too. To me, this is just going to be the universe coming in and clearing out some dead wood, things that you're holding on to that are really not resonating for you, or maybe you're so bogged down that you don't even know where to start. And this is the universe coming in and clearing it out, shaking that tree, letting all the dead wood fall out. And that's going to allow you to have the sun come in for illumination and to start that regrowth coming. But that sun can't get in there if there's dead wood everywhere, if there's a lot of clutter. Just like in your home, you can't walk anywhere when there's clutter everywhere. This is you really doing that big clean out. And it's the universe helping you. It's such a beautiful energy. It's you. Now, see, remember, I welcome the Tower, whether it's good or bad. If something's not working for me, I want it gone. That's why I always say that I think this is such a great card. It brings you back down to your foundation and it clears a path for you. It allows healing to come in after that. But this is that moment where some things need to give. Now you're already doing this type of recharge, and maybe that's when you're seeing things fall to the wayside around you. Things that are just not resonating with you. And the Moon, this is you really getting back on your path. For me, this is about you pushing through any fear that you might have. This might be a big shakeup, and you're on your path and you know you are. So this is you not being discouraged by it, because what do you do with fear? You step over it. You do not let it destroy your life. You do not let it cripple you and prevent you from moving forward. You don't let it send you into survival mode, that type of fear. You dig deep inside you and you pick yourself up and you push through it, because you are on your life path and you are going to succeed. It's that type of energy. Even if it's unfamiliar to you, even if it's the unknown, this is you stepping over any type of fear whatsoever. You're embracing this new version of you. Okay, that is your opportunity. Then we have the challenge, which is choices from the heart. But again, it's in the challenge position, and that's because you've got a lot of drama going on around you. And this card, this is a stubborn, stuck energy. This is where you are fixed and you don't have that flexibility. Now, I use that image for the Tower of the Tree, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts, but of the tree, because it's an excellent example to show that. Now here's another example of the tree. This is you having a strong foundation. Your roots are in the ground, but you're fixed. This is you holding on to that pentacle and you're unbending. That means you're blocking abundance and prosperity. You're also blocking the heart chakra. You're not flexible. Again, it's a stubborn, stuck energy. It's actually an ugly energy. So what happens is you need to learn to be more flexible. That's the way out of that. That's when that pentacle starts to move a little bit. Think of a tree. Again, the roots in the ground. The top of the tree is flexible. It can move in the wind, but it's grounded. It's fixed into the ground, and that's the strength. This is not that. This is where you're so fixed. If the wind comes, you'll snap the top off, and you won't get very far. It's that stubborn, stuck energy, and there's drama around you. Choices from the heart. This tells me that there's something coming in. It could be people around you, friends, family. It could be situations that's causing this drama. And it might even be an internal struggle within. Maybe you're arguing with yourself internally. This is a moment for you to have that truce so that you can start choosing from the heart. Because this is a distraction. And it could be sometimes people don't want to make a decision and they look for anything to get in the way. It's kind of like, let's say you have homework to do and you don't want to do it. Cleaning a toilet looks a lot more appetizing doing that than versus doing your homework. You would rather clean a toilet because you're doing anything to avoid it. And you probably haven't cleaned your toilet forever, right? It's that kind of energy, but suddenly because you don't want to do your homework, you will go do that. We all know that. That's what this kind of energy is. All right, silly example, but it works. That is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. And I'm really excited. I am actually going to Ohio in the spring. I've been told that it's actually supposed to be, I think May is the month to travel there. I was going to go earlier, but I was told if I want to see the flowers and everything else, I need to wait when it's not muddy. So I might be going somewhere else first, but I'm definitely going to Ohio. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Oh, just a reminder too, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or a missing person consultation or messages from your loved ones, definitely go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. And for my 1-hour services, not the missing person consultation, but for the 1-hour tarot and messages from your loved ones and the lessons, I do have a 15% off sale, and that's going on until November 21st if you'd like to take advantage of that. There is no limit. I know a lot of people are booking a lot of different services, so definitely go and check it out. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.